We all saw the show, obviously. I guess the first question is, you look focused, but were you nervous before you walked out on stage?
You guys know me very well. Of course I was nervous. I'm nervous before every game in the World Cup, and of course I'm nervous performing on live television in front of millions of viewers.
She didn't feel nervous. She was very focused, though, I must say. And in dress rehearsal, we finished the dance. It was great. It was flawless, but everybody comes up to her and they're like, do you ever smile? It's like the look of a goalkeeper was perfect.
Can you compare how you felt walking out there to walking out in a World Cup final or Olympic final? Was it at all different or the same?
Honestly, I used my training to really cut out the distractions, focus on our dance alone, and really not worry about anything else. So I really did use my experience from World Cups, from Olympics, to block out the distractions and really focus on putting on a good performance. And I think I was able to do that because of what we do here on the soccer field.
I don't think you can compare this to Olympics or World Cup.
I said my ability to focus.
Definitely not. This is just first round, let's call it that.
You looked pretty happy after the dance finished. What were your thoughts of it?
Well, I go by my own feeling. So, you know, if I feel that the performance was great, if I felt good dancing and I had a blast, I really enjoyed our performance. I don't know what it looks like from the side. I just know what it feels like. Usually my feeling is right, you know, and if I feel great, judges saw something that was good, and they did, and they rewarded us with a good score.
I'm sure you know all your teammates were back watching. I think probably enjoying it more than you. How did it feel knowing that everyone is in the hotel rooms watching you and cheering you on?
I think the first time I actually started to smile and laugh a little and let loose a little to step in and enjoy the moment was when I called Carly, and she was in the room with two other teammates. They're getting ready to watch the show. I literally called her a few minutes before I stepped out on stage, just like I would do in the locker room. Her and I would get together, we'd do our thing, we'd pump each other up, and then we'd take the field. I did the same thing.
Just a bit on the dress. Everyone loved the dress. What did you think of it?
Well, he's the designer.
I heard so much about the dress, and oh my God, what am I doing? And the stones and rhinestones. Are you serious? Where's my jersey? So yeah, no, I thought you looked gorgeous.
Thank you. I'm working on taking compliments.
You talked a lot in the run-up about heels and how you can really walk in heels, never mind dancing heels. You look very comfortable. Give us a review of the dancing in heels.
I was not comfortable. It's hard, you know. I practiced the entire time basically in tennis shoes and my Nikes, and so to go from tennis shoes to putting on the heels, it changes your steps, it changes the routine a little bit of your timing. So I had to get used to that, and I didn't train too much in heels, so I'm actually impressed I didn't trip and fall.
Last question. You guys look like you had a lot of fun out there, and I guess that's the most important thing. That came through. Was that true? Were you having some fun?
Absolutely.
Yeah.
I mean, you know, after all the training and all the traveling and all the scheduling issues and everything else, you know, when we go out and dance, it has to be just like when she goes out for a game, just this, nothing else exists. You know, 45 minutes. In our case, it's 90 seconds. I really enjoyed it.
Last words?
90 minutes.
I meant,
I did play 45, granted, last game. Good shot.
We'll edit that. Actually, this is the last question. Are you allowed to give us a sneak preview of what we might see in the coming weeks, or what can you say about it?
Yeah, we're doing the jive next week. We actually started learning that dance, so that's why I'm not stressing out, but I'm not nervous about this week. But next week we start the 4-day turnaround, where on Tuesday we're given the dance, and on Saturday, by Saturday, we have to have it ready. So that's going to be a challenge, and I think that's the week where we're going to see who's going to stay for the long run and who's going to be eliminated earlier.
All right, good luck. Thanks.
Thank you
guys.
Thanks.